Okay, so finally giving this YouTube thing a go. I've been procrastinating this for the longest time, and I've just kept saying to myself that I'm gonna start this when I'm perfect. Like, not perfect, but like when I'm ready, when I have like the physique or when I've built enough to be vulnerable and show myself on camera and put that out to the internet. But I've realized that that time will never come, and the more I put it off, the more I'm gonna go into the future and regret this because the time's gonna pass by anyway. And I want to document my progress because so many times I've thought that if I've only started earlier and if only I documented my progress from the beginning, then I can see how far I've come. But I can't do that. And I love the saying that the best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago, and the second best time is now. So, fuck everything, I'm just gonna do this. So, anyways, so what am I gonna do? Basically, summer's nearly here, and I wanna get shredded, I wanna have a six pack, just typical goals. And I wanna document it and be like as vulnerable and like share like everything in this journey and um estimating that it will take around like 10 or so weeks, just like based on AI and like based on like progress and so far. So I've been training for like, when people ask me how long I've been training, I say like 6 months because that's like the time that I actually started training properly. Basically, like if you want like the honest answer, it's more like 2 years. But like the first year was like BS. It was like home workouts and a bunch of random shit. And like I didn't eat enough protein or train nearly as hard enough. And like the second year was like, yeah, I used the school gym. I went to a gym, but like I had A levels and like it wasn't my priority, right? So the last 6 months I've actually been like training properly, and there's been some ups and downs, right? Because I've started university, and like there's a lot of late nights, a lot of alcohol, a lot of junk food, and I haven't been like consistent. And just the last like 1 to 2 weeks, I've really made this my focus because my exams just finished, and this is like my goal. And like thing with like fitness and like bodybuilding and building like an aesthetic physique is that it has to be like the main thing on your mind, right? You can't have like side things like going on, because I really think that if you just dedicate like a good chunk like of like your life or like all that period to fitness and bodybuilding, you can achieve your goals. And my goal is to have a six pack and get shredded. So if I just put that focus on like on doing that in these like next like 10 weeks, then I genuinely think I can achieve it. And this is going to be a documenting that progress. So I'm gonna put up a video of my current physique right now, and it's not too bad. It's not too shabby, like in my opinion. Like I've bulked for like 3 4 months, and then I've kind of cut it, but then somehow lost all my like bulking progress. Like I weighed like 81 kg, and like I just stopped eating and stopped training, so I went back down to like fucking 70, and then I bulked back up, and then now I'm on the cut, and like obviously like time for summer. So I have a lot of things that I want to talk about, a lot of things on my mind for this channel. And I think I'm just gonna make like short sub 5 minute videos talking about each of those things. And like just some topics on my mind are like alcohol and like my relationship with alcohol and like how I'm battling that. And like it's just like I genuinely think that quitting alcohol is like one of like the most important lever in this journey, and it's going to make the most progress. And I really want to talk about that on this channel. I've also like started doing this like habit tracking kind of thing where like I have my main main habits: gym, diet, and cardio, and like just taking that off and seeing progress every day is just so satisfying. I also want to talk about like diet and what I've been eating, and like how I'm just simplifying everything, and training. Um, what else? Like the different types of cardio I'm doing, like the different goals, and then each week I'm gonna update this channel on like the progress, and then by the end of 10 weeks, I want to look back at this video, and I want to be glad and I want to be happy because I put in the work, and I'm gonna see the results of that work. So fucking hell, I've been procrastinating this for so long, just procrastinating getting started because once I release this, then it's like serious, right? Like I don't want to be a bitch because I've said to myself so many times that I'm gonna do this goal, so many fucking periods of my life that like this has been so important, but I've just never like prioritized it, right? And I've never achieved it. So hopefully like this is gonna be a time. Hopefully I don't get fucking sick or anything because like bro, like getting sick is like the worst thing on like your fitness journey. It just kills everything. But I've like finally been making like good progress and like my strength has been improving a lot. And honestly, like alcohol, quitting alcohol, like it's just I really want to talk about it. I think that's the next video I'm gonna do. So yeah, it's a bit of just rambling. Just want to get started, like whatever. Yeah. So this is day one, week one of this journey. Goodbye.